Are you an anime fan? Well, you might want to stick around for this one. 60-second tattoo review. Here we go. This tattoo was sent in by Tyler from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and you might remember Tyler, he actually sent in this tattoo a while back, and we gave it an 8 out of 10. But this new tattoo he sent in was done by a different artist, and if you want to check her out, Corey Koniko on Instagram, you can find her SpitXBaby, and she typically works out of Hollywood, California. She does some amazing color work, just different characters and anime work and video game characters. It's really, really beautiful stuff, so I absolutely recommend checking her out. Now, let's break it down. Right off the bat, what I'm seeing is bright, vibrant, saturated color. It looks really good, really solid, well done. I really like the green background here. I wish you would have brought it out a little bit more, but overall, the saturation is very well done here. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. The only thing I don't like is on these stars, the black here, you can see how choppy that is, and if I go over to the healed version, you can see how that heals, a little bit more choppy. Now, I don't doubt that that's how she blends black into her colors, but when you're doing a fade with it and the backdrop, you're going to want to smooth it out a little bit, the way she did it with the green here, much smoother. But for the line work, I think overall it's pretty good. Looks really smooth. She used multiple line weights in areas. She really showed her skill here. The only thing I'm going to harp about is how it healed, because look how thick this one is and then how thin this one is. And again, on the top of the hand, it came out really thin. This one looks good. Now, this is kind of typical on calves. You'll see healing happen like this. So it's near perfect though, and you can see how clean and how well she does it. So her line work, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 as well. But when we talk about the healing, I'm going to go back here because you can see this glare effect here. You can see how shiny the tattoo is. That usually indicates a little bit of overworked skin. And then when I go down here to the blending between the dark orange and the light orange, you can see this patchiness there. And so that really showed that it kind of scabbed up a little bit in some places and created that little bit of a patchy texture in some areas. But overall, I mean, it does look great. I think she's got some great application technique, but for the healing, I got to give it a 7 out of 10. And I think overall, I'm going to give this tattoo an 8.5 out of 10. It's a really good tattoo, and no doubt she's a very talented artist. I looked through all of her work, and I absolutely would recommend somebody go to her. But a quick PSA about calf tattoos, especially full color calf tattoos, because since this part of the leg typically has much tighter skin than other parts of your body, that means that when us artists are working on it, our needles tend to puncture the skin much easier. And because of this, it's not uncommon for tattoos on the calf to have some healing issues, especially when you're doing full saturated color like this. It's a lot more damage to the skin, and artists need to be wary about this, not going too deep accidentally or not overworking the skin accidentally on a calf. Now, that being said, I don't blame her in this instance. I think this can just happen with some people's skin, especially if they have a fair skin type like it looks like he has here. So overall, I think an 8.5 out of 10 is a good rating for this tattoo. She's very skilled. Go check her out, you guys. She's got some amazing artwork. Otherwise, send in your tattoo if you want to know how it rates. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.